Hey ladies, that was quick. That was a very quick little break. But the moment you have been waiting for is now here. The Lawn Fawn May 2022 summer release is now live on our website, www.papercraftersworkshop.ca. And yeah, thank you for being awesome. You guys really are the best. I love having these PJ parties and getting to meet all of you and see your crafting and see your comments and share the excitement. We absolutely love Lawn Fawn. This has been a absolute labor of love for Darlene and I, and we will keep having them as long as you guys keep showing up. And we are going to be doing more in between releases as well, including more Make It Mondays, more videos, more techniques, and all of that good stuff. But enough chit chat. You guys want to see what's in the bottom half of this box, don't ya? Don't ya? Look at all that goodness. So I have organized these into kind of themes. I will pull out samples as we have them. I was still putting stuff away, so there's still a little bit of clutter around in my room, but that's okay. That's what the weekend's for, right? All right, here's the release, guys. Here it is. So I am going to start with what I am calling the artsy section. We have a brand new adorable mouse set. We have all been loving the mice. The mice have been around for probably close to 2 years now, and every new set, they just seem to outdo themselves. So this one is called Just Add Glitter. We've got our two little crafting mices, their little aprons. They've got glitter and twine and glue and scissors and rulers and paintbrushes and all the things, oh my. Little tiny sentiments, and then when in doubt, just add glitter. Now, you've probably already seen lots of samples of this guy out there. He has played a big role in the sneak peeks. I am also thrilled. I don't know if you've seen Jen Shirkus's announcement, but this is the stamp set she's going to be using in her June class. So this is now live on Jen's website, shirkus.com. And I know you love this guy, but maybe you don't want to do all the work, or maybe you just, you want to spend your money on other stuff. We are going to have the kits. So we will have all the pieces die cut, all the pieces stamped, everything ready to go that you can join into Jen's class without having to do the homework. So don't forget that. We've got that up on our website right now. All right, what else is in our artsy section? We've got this great art supplies die. And let me see. A lot of these pieces are showing up here in this cute little sample card. So again, you see your little mice. They've been spilling glitter. They've been glittering all the things. Then we've used the die here for the paint splatter and the paintbrush. Little jars, water droplets, paint droplets. You could use them as the ends of the paintbrushes as well. And to go along with that, of course, there is a gorgeous easel. Now, I've seen some amazing samples with the easel as well, using the magic picture changer. You could probably work in the magic iris in this area as well. Of course, you have to have a little stool for the mouse to sit on, but lots of versatility. You can use this for so many different elements of the Lawn Fawn line. And as I've said before, one of the truly amazing things about Lawn Fawn is they just keep building on what you've had before. So you can bring in your other mice. You can bring in other pieces of artwork. You could use the scenes from the window scenes and pretend that it's a painting that the mouse is painting or one of the other critters is painting. Doesn't have to be the mice. Then there is also this stitched ripple backdrop, which can go either vertically or horizontally. They've used this here in as water, which I'm going to show you in just a little bit. And then last but not least is this amazing paint splatter stencil. If you are taking Jen Shirkus's class, you do need this stencil, whether you get the kit or not. Part of the learning is how to use the stencil, so you want to make sure you have that in your collection. And you could use, again, this as water splashes for the summer stuff. You can use it as paint splashes. You could even make an argument that they look like fireworks. So lots of different options for this paint splatter background. So that is what I am calling the Craft It All section, the Just Add Glitter section of this release. What else have I got in my bag of tricks? Well, then we have our, what I call our forest friends, and they are having an awesome tea party. So this one is simply called Tea-rific Day. And look at all the little cookies and the macarons and the teacups and all the friends having this awesome tea party. Here is the sample that we got in our retailer kit, and all the critters are just having fun. This is very reminiscent of a Thanksgiving die set that came in the very first release that I carried in the store. So I have a real soft spot for this particular line and can really see bringing in those older Thanksgiving critters to go with this. There is also a bigger tree stump in that set, so you could always expand your tea party and make it bigger. But again, lots of little fun. You're my cup of tea. You're tea-rific. You're my bestie. Always coordinating dies. And then there is a fun little tea-rific add-on. So if you want to have more friends at your tea party, then this add-on set is just perfect. I love how dainty and delicate the stamps are getting on some of these, the sentiments are getting on some of these sets. Just be really careful when you're stamping. Don't press too hard. You are much better off using a stamping platform and doing it gently a couple of times to build up your intensity than to kind of push and smush and have just a big blob of sentiment. So that is my tip and trick for those sentiments. Then we have some standalone dies. So first off is the stitched teapot. Look at all the different elements that comes with it. And of course, you've got to have the little faces, or you can do it without. So these are the cheeks down here. Here's your eyes and your smiley face. I know sometimes when you look at these dies and you're not really sure what they're supposed to be, you're kind of like, what's this now? But these are the cheeks. There's your smiley face, your little tea bag. You got elements to the teapot. This is an extra color for your spout, so you can do all kinds of fun stuff. I've also seen some great samples where they have taken the door from either this set or the mushroom set or the pumpkin set and created a little living space for the teapot. So always the options and the ideas are limitless. Here is the treehouse, which you do see here. And look how fun this is. It does actually open up. So you could very easily put a little critter friend coming out the doorway or even poking out the window. This treehouse set would also be great for your tiny friends. The size would fit absolutely perfectly in there and sending you positivity. All right, and then last but not least is the stitched teacup. And again, you got your little face, you got little cheeks. This little circle here, I believe, is the center. Yep, that's the center for your flower. So that's what this little guy is. Just be careful. What I highly recommend when you cut your dies apart, get them right on a magnet right away so that you don't lose any pieces. With some of these paper piecing dies, if you want to create a sample, do it in the colors that you would use it. So do the cheeks in pink, do the center of the flower maybe in yellow, so that next time you go to use it, you remember what it's for. So that is our Tea-rific Woodland Friends. So stinking cute. All right, next up, summertime. Who is ready for summertime? I mean, I know spring is not even fully here yet, but I look out in my backyard at my pool, which is still closed. I think it's being open next week, but I am itching for summer and summer oases and fun in the sun. So we have this adorable little summer selection. This one is called Pool Party. And again, here we've got that sample. So this is that one that I showed with the arts. Now I'm drawing a blank on the name. The stitched ripple backdrop was used on this particular card to create that water flowing kind of idea. Look at these little friends. Just lying and sunning out in the sun. There was an older beach line that has palm trees. There's another one that's got other critters lying. They were more horizontal. They're lying on their beach blanket. I apologize, I'm drawing a blank on the name, but you can build all kinds of beach scenes and so much fun with these critters. And again, some great little sentiments just floating by to say, and all kinds of great sentiments to go with it. Does this one, oh, floating by to say happy B-Day. I'm going to come back to that one. Let's keep in this pool party. I think this is one of my absolutely favorite standalone dies that I have ever seen from Lawn Fawn. This floaty flamingo, or flamingo floaty, I had it backwards, just makes me smile like no other die does. And what this one does is work with all those little book tag sets. And we're going to come to him in the next set, I think. There are some new critters that can go in here. Or you could put one of these guys in there. You could put your tiny friends in there. Just imagine having a party on a flamingo floaty. He just makes me smile. Paper piecing, we've got our very popular mermaid now in a stamp-like die. And so you've got your outlines and your backgrounds and all your little accessories so you can create your own beautiful little mermaids. These would also be great as tags, as bookmarks. I even see, you could do these guys front to back and make cake toppers. Put them on little cupcakes. How cute would that be to have a little floaty cupcake and the mermaid sticking out of it? Just some ideas and some inspiration. All right, we have 2 backdrops to go with our floaty inspired line. These ones, there's a portrait and a landscape, as there often is, but these little lines actually are cut out. So you can tuck your little critters in and make them really look like they're floating in the ocean. So I was talking with some of the ladies earlier, I think over on another page. This is a great place to use some of those other dies. So this is the little fox lying that was from the beach set. This is the little bear from the Really High Five set. But you just turn him on his side. I think this mouse is from Really High Five as well. Turn them on their sides and they are just swimming away, doing the backstroke, having a good old float. So really take a new look at some of your old stamps and see what you can make look like they're swimming just by kind of flipping them around. And then last but not least, we have a sunburst stencil. It's a 6x6, so you can create some really stunning backgrounds. You can also turn it this way, and if you do it in blues, it looks like water. It looks like the sun rays coming through the water for your mermaid to be floating in. I skipped over one here. We can't forget about the lemons and lemonade and everything that is fresh and clean and citrusy about summer. This is a great little set that you can put faces on it or not. It works really, really well with the fruit basket that was in the previous release. Last time there were strawberries, this time there's lemons. And you know what? If you do this little guy out of orange or out of green, you've got oranges and limes. So don't feel like you are connected just to lemons. You can use other citrus fruits in here as well. Woohoo! That is summertime. And let me tell you, I cannot wait for summertime. All right, moving right along, somewhat connected to summertime. I know my kids growing up were always far more active in the summertime than they were in the winter months. We are a warm weather family. I hate to say it, we don't like the snow as much as other families do, but we like our baseball, we like our soccer, we like our outdoor sports. So now we have a whole line of sports spectacular stuff from Lawn Fawn. Okay, here is our one little sample card, and let's just talk through. So again, really high five. They're not floating on balloons anymore. They're playing basketball, and they are dunking. We've got a brand new stencil background, a star stencil background. And this guy is 2 layers. So you've got a really nice random. You can use them on their own. You can use them together. This is another one that if you are taking Jen's Just Add Glitter class, you're going to want this stencil as well. We have our tiny friends playing all kinds of sports, girls and boys, and running and soccer and all those wonderful little things. Some great little scene builder accessories to go with it. But if you want to take it to the next level, we have this guy here. So we've got trophies. And this doesn't just have to be for sports. It could be for graduation. It could be for scholastic awards. It could be for Father's Day. You know, you're the #1 dad. You're an all-star. So some great little accessories to go with or without the tiny friends. Now, if you know anything about Lawn Fawn, they love to build their scenes. So whether you're using the tiny sports friends, whether you are using some of the other sets, this guy here is a really interesting little set. It is a stadium. It is the bleachers, the benches. So this is your main frame. These are your benches that go on top. And then we have foam fingers. We have big ones for the bigger critters. We've got tiny ones for our tiny friends and little pennants as well. I've seen some really adorable samples coming out with this stadium. Works great in the platform pop-up as well. So there's the close-up. And you can color them in your team colors. You can make them very, very personal and very, very special. Then we've got some giant words that are all very sports themed. Hooray. Again, this could be birthday, could be graduation, could be retirement, could be wedding. Hooray can work for so many different occasions. Go team is pretty specific, but maybe it's your team at work that you want to encourage. Maybe it is your kids' little league team or your grandkids' little league team. Great sentiments all the way around. Embellish them with all the little tiny friends. And then you are #1. Doesn't have to be sports. You could be you are the #1 dad. You are #1 mom. You are #1 teacher. Great applications all the way across. So those are our sports themed goodies. Matt's favorite phrase, that is so cute. Yeah, you know what? Usually our phrase is it's so pretty. Definitely today we are talking it's so cute. And you know, really some great elements in all of these different subcategories, if you will, for so many different applications. For guys, for girls, for kids, for grown-ups, for colleagues, for friends, and for our furry friends as well. So this is what I am calling the critter subline. These are all my terms, so please take them for what they're worth. Last sample coming out here. This is all part of the Let's Celebrate line. So this is our Simply Celebrate critters. We've got our mice. We've got our puppies. We've got our cats. Those are cats. Mice are down here. We got the little chicks. We got the bunny rabbits. And look how stinking adorable they are. And you've got this cute little speech bubble element that goes with it. There are a few little sentiments here, but there is also a sentiment add-on. Now, once again, these stamps are getting more and more dainty and more delicate. So be very gentle when you're stamping them so that you get nice, clean images without them being smooshed. Maybe practice on scrap paper first. Yes, I think the dogs have been the one that I have gotten the most reaction out of, seen online. And you can color them all kinds of different colors and just make them really personal to the critters in your life. Now, there is a slight spin on this with the next set. This set is called Dad Jokes. And I know my friend Sheila, who owns Picture This Eau Claire down in Wisconsin. In her lives, she does dad jokes every single day. So when we first saw this, I said, Sheila, this set was specifically for you. All kinds of little dad jokes. They can go in these speech bubbles here. They can go in the big speech bubbles there. They make adorable Father's Day cards. Broken pencils are pointless. What do you call a sleeping dinosaur? A dinosaur. Dad jokes are how I roll. Lots of great little puns in here. And look, I love the little chicks with the neckties as well. Super, super cute. All right, what else have I got in my little extras pile? Happy Dad's Day. We had Happy Mother's Day. We got to have a Happy Dad's Day. Hey, even just Happy Dad. Always a good thing. Look, and it's with the goat. Those are the goats I was using. So you can add it with those. Greatest of all time. Any of those additional sentiments. Yes, Sheri, Sheila's jokes are awesome. And they are just so Sheila. They are so much fun. Now, when we were talking about the summer, I was telling you about the book tags. So we have had bears and we have had frogs and we've had a few other critters. Well, here is our magical Dream Big add-on. So we've got our unicorn, we've got our dragon, front and back. Gotta love the bums. You can use them on their own or you can get the tag add-on. And like I was showing you before, you can put these guys in that floaty flamingo and have him swimming away. You can have him tucked behind the waves so it looks like he's just kind of bobbing in the surf. Lots of great applications for these magical little critters. We have You Crock My World. This was a Black Friday incentive, probably last year, maybe the year before. I'm not exactly sure which year, but now it has come out in general release. So if you missed that as an incentive, or maybe you just weren't around, maybe you didn't follow Lawn Fawn at that time, this is a great little mini set. And we will finish off our stamps and dies with Tiny Gift Box Dog Add-on. Kelly Marie was telling us she was really surprised when she looked back at all the add-ons that they had never done a dog. So this is the perfect time to bring dogs out. Dogs love summertime. Dogs are good for Dad's Day. And you know what? Dogs are just darn cute. Doggone cute. So all the little add-ons, you got a little tennis ball. This is the little medallion to go on his collar. You've got little paws. You've got a bow and a bone and another little snout. I think this is to go over his eye if you want him to have a spotted eye. 2 little cheeks and lots of great little add-ons. Yeah, there's the spotted eye. So you can personalize your little dogs. Whether you add this on the treat box or whether you just add it on a card front, totally up to you. But lots of options if you are a dog lover. All right, so that is it for the new release of Stamps and Dies. But there's more. There are more things to this release than just Stamps and Dies. We have a brand new paper line. And you may have seen some of these sneaking in to some of these cards here. This is called All the Dots. So we've got this beautiful kind of bokeh look with the polka dots with this irregular stripe on the back side. There is the 6x6 pad. There is the 12x12 collection, and we have the single sheets as well. So this is Strawberry Fizz, very fitting, looks like a strawberry ginger ale of some sort. There's your stripe on the back. We have Lemon Fizz. I think these are all going to be fizzes, but it's a great name because it really looks like a fizzing soda. Kiwi Fizz. You guys know green's my favorite color, so this is my favorite paper. Good night, Jen. I know my bed is calling as well. We are almost done here, but thank you for joining us tonight. We have Jelly Bean Fizz, which is this beautiful teal color. We have Blue Raspberry. And we end with, oh no, do I have more than one? Nope, we do. We end with Grape. So super fun, gives you lots of texture with the different shades of the paper and there's the different shades of the dots, lots of dimension. We have the jumbo glue bottle. The jumbo glue tube. It is a bottle, but it's called a tube. So if you love Lawn Fawn glue, like most of us do, now you can get it in a bigger size. And if you like those little Simply Celebrate critters, check out the teeny tiny pencil bit case. This was sized perfectly for Copic markers, so you can keep your everyday use ones here in this little bag. Or, you know what, I would probably keep foam squares or things that I like to have on the go. Outside of crafting, this would be a great little bag for like your earphones and your power cords and things like that when you're on the go. It's a really cute, ideal little size. It's about, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 5 by 7. Looks a little bit smaller, but it is 5 by 7. So a great little addition to the pouch extras. So there you go, guys. Cute bags, cute stamps, cute dies, cute samples, awesome glue. So thank you very much. I think it's time for us all to go grab some shut-eye, and then that way when our new goodies arrive, we are fully fortified and ready to craft. Again, here in Ontario, I think in some of the provinces, we have a long weekend, maybe even all the provinces. I don't know. Anyways, here in Canada, we have long weekend. And ultimately, I just want to thank you guys for being awesome. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you learned something from our mini classes. We'd love to see what you create. And then when you get your new goodies, show us your haul. Show us what you got. Show us what your favorite things are. We really want to see what everybody is picking up. All right, everyone. All the best. Happy Thursday. We will talk to you all very soon. Good night, everyone.